Selma Blair, the actress best known for her role in Legally Blonde, recently shared a surprisingly awkward tale from her dating past, revealing that a romantic evening with British singer Robbie Williams ended abruptly due to her inability to cook. In an interview that garnered much attention, Blair recounted how a dinner date with a chart-topping musician turned uncomfortable when she struggled to prepare a meal for him. The story begins with Blair recalling how she and Williams had developed a friendly rapport, eventually deciding to spend some time together outside of their professional lives. The setting for their date was a cozy, intimate one, at Blair's home, where she had planned to cook for him. Blair, who confessed to not being an experienced cook, seemed determined to make the evening a success despite her culinary limitations. Unfortunately, the night took a turn for the worse when Blair's cooking skills didn't quite match up to her intentions. Blair described feeling a mixture of nerves and excitement as she prepared the meal. She chose a simple dish, hoping to impress Williams without overcomplicating things. However, as she scrambled to get everything right, her lack of culinary expertise became more and more apparent. The dish, which was supposed to be a basic pasta, ended up being a series of mishaps, from the pasta being overcooked to the sauce lacking the proper flavor. Blair confessed that she was in over her head, trying to salvage the situation as best she could, but ultimately, the meal turned out poorly. Williams, known for his larger-than-life personality, seemed to take the situation in stride at first. However, Blair said that his disappointment became evident as the evening wore on. She could feel the tension mounting, and when the dinner was finally served, it was clear that the evening wasn't going as planned. To make matters worse, Blair admitted that the atmosphere felt awkward, as she struggled to mask her embarrassment over the failed dinner. As the meal came to a close, Blair noted that Williams was polite but distant, no longer engaging in the light-hearted conversation they had shared earlier. Blair, feeling increasingly self-conscious about the situation, suggested that they go for a walk to change the tone of the evening. However, things seemed to reach a breaking point when, just as they were about to leave, Williams announced that he was going to call it a night. Blair was taken aback by the suddenness of his departure, but in hindsight, she realized that his decision likely stemmed from the awkwardness of the situation. In an amusing twist, Blair noted that she later learned that Williams had been put off by her lack of cooking skills. She laughed off the incident in her interview, acknowledging that the whole thing was a learning experience. Blair admitted that she had been naive in thinking that she could impress a celebrity like Williams with her cooking, and in a way, the disastrous dinner was a wake-up call to her own self-perceptions of what she could offer in a relationship. Despite the awkwardness of the date, Blair seemed to take it all in stride. Reflecting on the experience, she said that it was a reminder that sometimes, things don't go according to plan, and that's perfectly okay. She found humor in the situation, and over time, it became just another funny story to tell. Blair also revealed that her culinary skills had improved since then, and she now feels much more confident in the kitchen. For Williams, the incident was clearly just one of those awkward moments that didn't quite work out, but Blair was quick to emphasize that there was no ill will between them. She spoke with warmth and fondness about their time together, despite the fact that their date didn't unfold as she had hoped. Ultimately, Blair reflected that while the evening may have ended unexpectedly, it was an important lesson in vulnerability and being okay with imperfections. In the aftermath, Blair's story sparked plenty of conversations among fans and followers, many of whom sympathized with her. A number of people shared their own experiences of disastrous dates and cooking mishaps, creating a sense of camaraderie among those who had also faced embarrassing moments in their love lives. It was clear from the way Blair recounted the tale that she had long since made peace with the awkwardness of the situation and could now laugh about it with ease. Through this candid anecdote, Blair demonstrated her ability to embrace vulnerability and find humor even in the most uncomfortable situations. It was a refreshing reminder that even celebrities are not immune to everyday challenges, and they too have moments where things don't go according to plan. Blair's willingness to share such a personal and awkward experience made her even more relatable to her fans, showing that even those in the spotlight have their own moments of awkwardness, just like anyone else.